Have you ever found yourself standing in the dark, barefoot on the cool bathroom floor at 2 a.m., wondering why it keeps happening? The house is quiet, the dog's asleep, but once again, you're awake. Bladder calling, body tired, and morning still hours away. If that's familiar, you're far from alone. In fact, more than half of adults over 60 experience frequent nighttime urination, often 2, 3, or more times each night. And yet, hardly anyone talks about it. It's brushed off as just part of getting older, something we're supposed to accept quietly. But what if I told you it doesn't have to be that way? Hi, I'm Sam, and today I'd like to walk with you through something that quietly steals sleep from millions of older adults, and how 5 small shifts in your daily routine could make all the difference. You don't need medication. You don't need to resign yourself to broken sleep. What you need is a little understanding, a few adjustments, and the willingness to try something new, even if it's simple. So let's talk about it. Not just the science behind nighttime trips to the bathroom, but real-world habits that may be making things worse, and how you can gently change course. Because if you're waking up tired, foggy, or frustrated, I want you to know there's hope for deeper rest, and it's closer than you think. Before we dive in, if you find comfort in honest conversations like this, hit subscribe. We share stories that don't just pass time, they help make sense of it. There's a quiet belief many older adults carry, passed down like a well-worn story, that waking up multiple times at night to pee is just what happens when you get older. You hear it all the time. It's just my age. My bladder isn't what it used to be. Or, I guess I'll just live with it. But here's what many don't realize. In medicine, this isn't just shrugged off as aging. It has a name, nocturia. And while it becomes more common as we grow older, it's not inevitable. More importantly, in most cases, it's not caused by illness. It's caused by habit. You heard that right. For many people, it's not a weak bladder or kidney disease. It's the small, unnoticed things we do every day that quietly keep our bodies working at night, when they should be resting. Things like when we eat dinner, how much fluid we take in during the evening, even the way we position our bodies when we sleep. These influence how often we wake up. And here's the encouraging part. In over 80% of cases, nocturia can be reduced, or even stopped altogether, by making simple changes. Not overnight, but gradually, gently, in ways that don't disrupt your life, but restore it. Because when we miss out on uninterrupted sleep, we're not just tired, we lose the deep rest our bodies need to repair, think clearly, and feel alive. You don't need complicated solutions. Sometimes the answer lies in the smallest things, and over the next few minutes, we're going to walk through 5 of them, together. You've probably heard that it's smart to avoid water before bed, but here's the fuller picture. It's not just water that matters, it's all fluids, and even certain foods. Think about your evening. Maybe there's a bowl of soup with dinner, a few slices of melon afterward, a soothing cup of herbal tea before you settle in. These are all healthy choices, but when taken too close to bedtime, they may quietly be filling your bladder right when your body wants to rest. Your kidneys naturally slow down overnight, but if you take in too much liquid late in the day, they'll stay active, increasing urine production through the night. This also affects a hormone called vasopressin, which helps reduce urination while you sleep. Late fluid intake can suppress it, leading to more nighttime urgency. Try this. Create a gentle cutoff for fluids about 2.5 to 3 hours before bed. This includes water, soup, fruit, tea, and even milk. If you get thirsty later, keep a small glass nearby, but sip only if truly needed. Many older adults notice fewer wake-ups within just a week or two of making this change. One small shift, timing your fluids, can give your body the space it needs to rest deeply again. Now let's talk about what you eat in the evening and when you eat it. Many of us enjoy dinner around 7:30 or 8 o'clock p.m., followed by something light, a salad, a few bites of fruit, or a cup of tea. But some of these common foods, cucumber, watermelon, celery, tomato, even green tea, are natural diuretics. That means they gently encourage your body to produce more urine. If you're consuming these late in the day, you might be keeping your bladder and kidneys active all night. Pair that with a late meal, and your body doesn't get enough time to digest or balance fluid levels before sleep. It's still working when it should be winding down. Here's what helps. Move dinner to an earlier time, around 5:30 to 6:30 p.m. Avoid natural diuretic foods and drinks after 4 o'clock p.m. This gives your system more time to settle, digest, and prepare for rest. Many people who make this shift report longer stretches of uninterrupted sleep, clearer mornings, and even reduced acid reflux or bloating. As one older adult put it, "I didn't need a new medication, I just needed to eat earlier." A lighter, earlier dinner can quietly transform your night. It's a habit most of us were taught. Go to the bathroom before bed, even if you don't really feel the need. Just in case. Sounds sensible, right? But here's the surprising part. This well-meaning ritual can actually make things worse. Your bladder is made of muscle, and like any muscle, it adapts to routines. When you frequently empty it before it's full, it starts sending urgency signals sooner than necessary, even for small amounts. Eventually, you're waking up at night for little more than a few drops. The fix is simple but powerful. Only go when there's a genuine urge. This is known as the true urge principle. If you're unsure whether you really need to go, wait 15 to 20 minutes. Read, breathe, listen to quiet music. Give your bladder time to reset. Over time, this helps retrain the bladder to hold a normal amount again, often leading to longer stretches of deep sleep. If you use a bedside commode or bottle for safety, keep it nearby, but try not to use it unless you truly feel the need. As one woman shared after changing this habit, "I didn't realize I was teaching my body to wake up. Now I sleep almost 6 hours straight." Sometimes, the best way to fix something is to stop overmanaging it. Most people don't connect their sleeping position to their bladder, but the connection is real. If you sleep on your stomach or curl tightly on your side, you may be placing direct pressure on your lower abdomen. Even when your bladder isn't full, that pressure can trigger the urge to go. And then there's the pillow. If it's too high or too low, your neck and spine may fall out of alignment, which affects circulation. When blood flow is disrupted, fluid can shift from your legs back into your system while you're lying down, giving your kidneys more to process and your bladder more to hold. Try this instead. Lie on your left side. Place a pillow between your knees to align your hips and spine. Use a pillow under your head that keeps your neck neutral, not bent forward or tilted back. This posture reduces pressure on your abdomen, supports better blood flow, and encourages deeper, more stable sleep. Many people notice not only fewer wake-ups, but also less stiffness, better digestion, and a more rested feeling in the morning. A small shift in the way you lie down can quietly help your body do what it was made to do: heal while you rest. This last one is often overlooked, but it makes a real difference: your room temperature and what you wear to bed. Many people, especially as they get older, prefer a warm room and heavier pajamas. It feels comforting. But warmth can work against your body's natural sleep rhythm. When you get too warm at night, your body increases blood flow to the skin to cool down. That boosts circulation, which sends more fluid through your kidneys, meaning more urine, more urgency, and more wake-ups. It's a quiet chain reaction: overheating, more circulation, more urine, less sleep. What helps? Keep your room slightly cool, around 65 to 68 Fahrenheit or 18 to 20 Celsius. Wear lightweight, breathable fabrics like cotton or bamboo. Use layers rather than heavy blankets, so your body can regulate heat more naturally. If you run cold, try 2 thin layers instead of 1 thick one. You'll stay cozy without overworking your system. Many older adults find that simply switching their pajamas and cracking a window results in longer, deeper sleep within a week. Sometimes, better sleep isn't about fixing your body, it's about fixing the space around it. So here we are. 5 everyday habits, each one simple on its own, but when left unnoticed, they quietly chip away at something essential: your sleep, your energy, your peace of mind. If you've been waking up 2 or 3 times a night for years, if you've ever chalked it up to just getting older, if you've learned to live tired, you're not alone. But I hope today showed you something else: that change is possible. No magic pills, no expensive treatments, just a return to something gentler, more natural, more respectful of your body's rhythm. Let's recap. Start by reducing fluids and watery foods at least 3 hours before bed. Move dinner earlier and avoid natural diuretics like tea, cucumber, or melon after 4 p.m. Resist the just-in-case bathroom trips. Wait for true urge. Adjust your sleeping posture and pillow to reduce pressure on the bladder, and create a cool, breathable sleep environment so your body can rest deeply. Maybe just one of these changes speaks to you today. That's enough to begin. Healing doesn't have to be hard. It just has to be honest. If any part of this resonated with you, I'd love to hear from you in the comments. What small change are you going to try first? And if you'd rather keep it private, just type the word hope so we know you're out there, quietly choosing rest, healing, and a better tomorrow. If this video helped you, consider sharing it with someone else who's been waking up tired. Sometimes, it just takes one conversation to begin a better night's sleep. You've spent your life caring for others. Now, maybe it's time to care for you. Thanks for being here today. Wishing you peace, rest, and strength in the morning light. I'll see you in the next video.